Okay, let's do this all over again. So, because my Streamlabs have reset, apparently now all my bloody hotkeys are done. So I'm gonna have to sort all that out before the next stream. So, hello there everybody. I've been very busy the past 10 days. I've been doing this challenge 30 days of creating a slime a day, and we are 10 days in. I thought I would show off my beautiful, beautiful creations, and this first one, which is very, very ugly. It looks like a blueberry gone wrong. It looks like that blueberry has been bloody traumatized. But it does get better from there, including one extra special piece that you're going to have to keep tuned for to see my favourite piece that I've done so far. So, we start off here with day one. The traumatized blueberry, the first one of the bunch, it did not go well whatsoever. This is all because I bought A-Sprite, by the way. Absolute amazing software to practice pixel art. And I'm practicing pixel art because I want to develop a smaller game, one with custom artwork and stuff, and I decided now it's going to be a slime fishing game. So, improving pixel art is going to be really important for that sort of stuff. So, we start with day one, the traumatized blueberry. Now, day two, obviously using references, I did make a pretty decent slime. He looks like a slime. He's got eyeballs. He's got light and dark. He's got dithering. Not half bad, but very, very boring. Now, from this point off is where we stopped kind of using references for the with day three. The nice little plant slime. So as you can see, there's the light green for the stalk, which makes it stand out against the body, even though it's barely visible here, but it's more visible if you zoom in, with the little seed. And despite the fact that he's got a little plant growing literally out of his head, he's still a happy little fella to be alive. Let's just forget about that pain. Now, day 4, the cat slime. Now this one I'm really proud of, with the lightness, the darkness, the whiskers, the mouth, the eyes. It is not looking too shabby, if I say so myself, or should I say tabby. Now, day 5, the magic slime. Now this fella is absolutely incredible. We've got the darkness to show the centres, except for this one. I don't know what went wrong with this one. And then the lighter around the edges, because that's how flames work. And the magic flames, he's got a nice little hat. He's got a pretty cool body. This fella is pretty solid, if I say so myself. Now, day 6, this is where it went wrong again. Although there's good shading for the most part for the metal, this guy just didn't go all that well whatsoever. Now, this is my personal favourite. Now, I did have to do research, on how galaxies looked and Saturn's rings from that sort of perspective. But this guy I'm so damn proud of. I mean, look at this guy. He's gonna be implemented into my game in a very big way. Now, day 8, I just thought, let's have a nice little slime family. Now, although the mummy and the daddy slime here look like something from your sleep paralysis demon, look at the babies. They are freaking adorable. Look at the little sleepy babies. I'm pretty proud of the babies, at least, for that piece. Now, day 9 is where we really started getting into the concept arts aspect of things. There's a lot going on here, so let's go by this piece for piece. We've got the nice jellyfish slime, which looks pretty solid. That's a pretty decent jellyfish slime, semi-translucent, so you can sort of see the blue shining through. We've got the eel slime, which for some reason I added an extra mouth to, even though it's got a giant gaping mouth there. We're just gonna forget about that. I couldn't really think of a way to make this a jellyfish eel, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. Probably in its own concept art piece. Got the whale slime, which apparently I forgot to colour in the bloody irises. Typical me and my ADHD brain, you know, I managed to get all of it, but this bloody thing's eyes, so it looks so haunting. But yeah, he is a whale slime. Even though I couldn't really think of a way to slimify him, except for adding 3 fins instead of, you know, whale-like fins. Then we've got crab slime over here. You know, I couldn't really think of a way to make him slimy, except maybe the body started looking like slime, but then once they added the legs and the pincers, it kind of stopped looking like a slime. Then we've got the nice little school of slime here, which, you know, like school of fish, there's a nice little school of slimes. Then by these volcanic vents, we've got the magma slimes, which seems like a pretty logical place for them to be. Then we've got the coral slimes near the coral reefs, which is pretty logical, obviously. As you can tell, got many concepts going on for different types of slimes that you could add in a fishing game about slimes. Then we've got the kelp fields with the kelp slimes. They're not very interesting, but I've got more ideas for them that would make them more fascinating. And yeah, that is all of the various slimes. And then of course, there's the wonderful bolt that you upgrade. Now day 10, which was today, so we've got a different concept art for the jellyfish slime with beautiful eyes, and then electric coming out of it, which would of course be, you'd need something that's resistant to electric to be able to catch this thing to research it. Now, as an extra addition, I'm going to show you on the piece I'm working on for tomorrow, because this one I was going to do today, but it's going to take, you know, that one I did for day 9, that took 4.5 hours and half that was streamed, so, you know, that's a lot of it. This one's even more effort, and this is the kelp fields. So I'm thinking different sorts of, you know, seaweed, different sorts of kelp, different sorts of coral and stuff, and this is where the flora slimes reside. So instead of kelp just being randomly scattered around, you'd obviously with a fishing rod, because this isn't a diving game, be entering these kelp fields, and you know, you'd catch different ones. So down here we've got this red kelp, and the slime would resemble the kelp around it. Seaweed, sorry, not kelp. Then we've got this purple sort of globy one sort of stuff, so there'd be a slime there. And then, of course, there's the coral slime. Now I'm thinking, instead of it just being bland and looking all like brain coral, there's sort of like the different coral growing out of its head, which would be quite interesting. So, that's what I've been working on. Now, if you want this in another 10 days, drop a comment down below so I know that you want this in another 10 days. Feel free to drop that subscribe button if you would like to keep up to date on my random, spontaneous combustion skill set that I've got going on with my damn ADHD brain. Obviously not tested, waiting testing, UK system. It takes forever because they send a bunch of kids to get tested at a place that has the success rate of a wet blood and can't diagnose a wet towel from a dry one. Anyway, enough of that. I hope that you all have an absolute amazing great day. Feel free to drop that like button if you liked. And this has been me, Serene Generation, and I am out, yo. Peace.